Welcome back, everybody, to Chatting with the Beard and the coronavirus. Okay, the numbers are in again. New York spiked again, 25,597. That is 1/3 of the cases in the United States, with 192 deaths. So, New Jersey. New Jersey has new essential businesses that can open. And here's the short list: mobile phone stores, gardening stores, and bike repair stores. I don't know. Do I hear something stupid there? Those are essential? This is a joke. Parents that are having babies, the father is not allowed to be in the birth room with them, in the delivery room. They don't want them there no more. Drop your wife off and go home. Seriously? I think that's a little extreme. But that's the news that's coming out today. Oh, breaking news. The $2 trillion stimulus package runs like this, and I'm only reporting for the American people, not businesses, not the big businesses. I don't care about that. For a single person, you will receive $1,200. For couples, you will receive $12,000, and this is a one-time payment. Now, granted, this is wonderful. This is going to help a lot of people, but they were trying to fight to get things better for the people. Well, their first report was $1,200 for a single person, $2,500 for a couple. Okay, but then there was supposed to be a $500 each child added to that package. That's all cut out. So now it's just $1,200 for single and $3,000 for a couple. So I don't know how they made that better, but nevertheless, it is going to help a lot of people. So that was the breaking news. This just in. Anyone leaving New York to go to another state must be quarantined for 2 weeks. Nobody wants New Yorkers around them because we are the epicenter of this virus. So make sure you guys don't leave New York. Stay where you are. Stay home. Okay, now I'm going to reach on a little bit of a touchy subject. I have this all written down in my papers. President Trump is going to try to open the country back up for business by April 12th. I think that's a ridiculous move. I've been watching this all over the news. There are a ton of people who think this is a ridiculous move. You can't do that. But now they're saying, like, there are parts of the country that the numbers aren't really, as bad as others. So maybe we can start opening up in those areas. Dumb move. You don't want those places to reach high numbers. So you can't really do something like that. I don't agree with this at all. I don't. And the professionals, the medical professionals are saying the same thing. They think that's a bad idea. Hopefully he listens to them and does the right thing. You can't treat this as a business. The economy will come back one day when this is all over. And if they do, and they decide to open the schools back up, I am not sending my kids to school, in the words of my wife, until there is a month without any cases in my area. And that's just not going to happen. So they won't be going back to school, and I don't care what the consequences are. They are not going back. Their lives are more important. If they would go to school and then bring it back here, my wife could get sick. She's at high risk because she's got asthma. My mother's got COPD. I'm a diabetic. Can't have this stuff in my house. So they will not be going back to school. And I want to hear what your thoughts are about if they open school in your area, what you would do. I think by Easter weekend, that's a terrible idea. That's rushing it too much. The numbers are still going up. Um, Mayor Governor Cuomo requested 30,000 respirators. This is what's needed. It's not a want, it's a need. They sent him 4,000. So you know what his response was? You tell the 26,000 other people that they're going to die. The federal government's not sending out everything they can. They said they quoted they have all these respirators in stockpile, and they can get everybody what they need. They have automotive companies that are agreeing to make it for them. This is not good. You know, I'm not being an ass and just, you know, I enjoy having President Trump as our president. I voted for him, and I have to seriously think about what I'm going to do next, because I don't know if I want a president that thinks of this as a total business and not the care of the people. Because without the people, if you're going to run it as a business, there is no business. We don't want this to get, you know, to where there's millions and millions of debts. We can't have that. But opening up the country way before it should be, I don't think the country should be opened up before July or August, at the minimum, because we have not reached the peak as a country. It has not reached the peak. The numbers are still climbing every day, incredibly. No more backlogging. Get out of here with that. The numbers are going up. It doesn't matter how long, the people still have it. You don't know. There's a ton of people out there that didn't even get tested. So the numbers aren't really all that accurate compared to who actually has it. There are people out there that have it and don't even realize it, or don't want to get tested. You got to be careful. The country cannot open up by Easter. Cannot. Don't be opening up borders. Don't be doing nothing. Leave it shut. I think the entire thing should be shut down for 2 weeks. Let everybody go to the stores. Let a certain amount of people in. Grab what you can for 2 weeks and get out and stay home. You want to curb the number? That's the way to curb it. That will put it on a downslope. I'm almost positive. But you can't have people around. There's social distancing. You're going to open up a bike shop, Jersey? Really? How is that essential? You can't get out without, you can't get through your life without your bike being repaired? Come on. Don't make any sense to me. This is a joke. Everybody's treating, my area alone, with all these essential businesses open, it's like everyday practice. The only things that aren't open that you can sit down in, that's kind of weird looking, are the restaurants. But they're doing takeout, so they're not losing money. They're still, you know, they're making some. They maybe not, I'm sorry, they are losing it, but they're still making money. They're still being able to pay some salaries there. But with the stimulus package, it's going to help a lot of people. The country needs to be shut down. Remember the words? Common sense.